Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to, I don't know, Slumlord Millionaire. What? All my people, like, disappeared at once for whatever reason. That was really strange. That was an odd bug. Okay, one way or another, yeah, welcome back to Slumlord Millionaire. I know that's not actually what this is, but we're gonna call it close enough anyway. Okay. So I want to take a look at what we can build. Construction offices. Minutes work faster, Elevators. Okay. Halfway tempted to go with this one. Halfway tempted to start with politics. Might not be a bad idea to go politics just so we can get public transit right off the bat. Yeah, let's do that. So let's clear out some floors first, and then we're gonna do that. It's interesting. I actually have more influence than Buzz this time around. I'm not used to that. I guess it matters. Or something. Anyway, seeing as people are going to have to walk through these areas, I'm going to just wallpaper them. It doesn't cost money. Oh, yep. Now my tenants are back. They just warped back into existence or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I figured let's just cover this building in wallpaper. People don't have to go past them necessarily. Like, down these hallways. But they might, and I mean, why not? Sadly, this is still going to take a while, but that's fine. Okay, so let's take a look at utilities and stuff. So we're maxed on water. I can't expand out for a little while. So what I'm probably going to do is add 3 more to that. And we're just going to go... Do you want to go full hog on water? That's probably a bad move. It's probably going to be expensive. Oh, we need plumbing services. Fortunately, my workers are busy. Well, we'll be fine for at least a little while. Problem is, my workers have to walk so freaking far to get anywhere, and they're not working on the parts that need to be worked on. This is why I shouldn't have expanded out the building as much as I did, but I guess whatever. Okay. Above ground floor, on ground floor. Yeah. So we don't want an interior decorator. We probably want a lobbyist. I'll give it time. These people aren't going to be too cranky for a short period of time. We could just put the plumbing in up on a higher level. But honestly, we're not. They're not unhappy yet. And that's kind of the important part here. If they were, like, actually angry at me, like, right this very second, yeah, okay. But no. So we'll wait for a little while. It's interesting that we don't need to do renovations this time around. Yeah, sadly, we're just going to have to wait. Luckily, it won't be too long, but still, it's a problem. I'm probably going to want that extra construction office. Probably not immediately, but yeah, a second larger construction office would be helpful. Because this way I could have builders over here and builders over here. And they'd kind of solve the problem. Though admittedly, what I'd like to do is actually have both of my construction offices be in the same spot. Oh well. These guys will be done shortly, then we can get the plumber. It looks like apartment people are significantly less cranky about these things, which is helpful. But still. So somebody asked in the comments, is there a whole lot of replayability to this? And my answer is a very solid no. Apart from replaying with a slightly more optimum strategy, currently there isn't a whole lot of extra challenge here. But I guess to me it seems like one of those where it's not actually any more or less replayable than, I mean, I'd say it's not any more or less replayable than SimCity or pretty much any of those, like, kind of similar games, if that makes sense. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's build this. Trash this. Trash this. Kind of wish you could almost sell it for, like, part of the cost it took to build originally, but whatever. It's not so bad. Not entirely sure what I'm going to be fitting into some of these places, but it'll be okay. In retrospect, I shouldn't have put the plumbing services so close, because we're probably going to need a lot of gas lines here. Alright, whatever. Little inefficiencies for bigger benefits, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's get that office in. Politics. I'm just going to stick him there. And we're going to get public transit. Because, what are we going to do? Let's build down one more floor. 2, 3, some amount. Elevator. And wiring closet. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to put the public transportation immediately in. It's super expensive from what I remember. Yeah, it's 5,000, so we're going to have to save up for that. But I think that's what I'm going to spend my money on, seeing as we don't have any extra fees here. We're just going to save for a day or two. I guess actually I could get four more studio apartments in here. Because it's electrical, water, gas. Yeah, okay. So we're going to get all 4 of these. It's going to cost me a little bit of money, but we're not going to be overstressing any of my services by doing this. Yeah, because none of them require telephone, interestingly enough. My logic here is, we get this down. We don't overstress our gas line or anything like that. And this will get me an extra $1,000-ish dollars. And then we'll let this roll in and go from there. I'd like to see specifically if like 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartments are actually worth anything. Because I don't actually know there. But I think we'll be okay. Let's see what happens when I finish these apartments. So we should either have... we'll have 41 by the end of this. Okay, so it doesn't count people being in these apartments until they actually show up. Well, fair enough. Okay. Well, now we wait. Actually, no we don't. Now we think about other options. So I can construct transit. Building staff, trash, storerooms. Ah. So we're probably going to want to open up space for one of these. But let's, like I said I was going to do, let's save our money for transit. It'll be the easiest thing to do. It's interesting that it doesn't require renovations yet, but the last time we played it required almost comical amounts of renovations. This game is not fully balanced, to be totally honest here. Alright, I don't know, whatever. So I think I'm just gonna wait. Because I could expand the gas line. I mean, we could just keep slamming down. Let's see. Not much bigger. Could see what one of these needs. Greater variety of small stores, 2 prestige, electrical and water hookup. Okay, so that's not going to cost too much. Pays rent $250 per day. May require a handyman. Okay, so that might not be so bad. I just don't remember what the luxury studio apartment had in it. Well, I guess I'm just going to slap these down for a little while. Because it doesn't cost me anything to put out the spots. How much is a deluxe studio apartment? A deluxe studio apartment actually is worth more. Barely. Takes up less space, worth more. Problem is, it does require the gas pipe hookup, but that's not a big deal. So it's actually probably better that I get, that I get the deluxe studios and not the basic 1-bedrooms up until I can afford the deluxe 1-bedrooms or even the luxury ones, because the luxury ones are a distinct upgrade. You know, there's not This game's office system doesn't have this set up. And, like, if it did, I think that'd actually work out great. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't. Well, whatever. We're just going to wait for that money to roll in, then we'll get public transit. I'm going to play the longest con right now. I think I'll also add another floor to this, but again, I'm just going to soak up money for a little while. We don't have a whole lot of costs, and it's also probably a good idea that I run out both loans, which is going to take 12 days, which kind of sucks. But yeah, if I run out both loans, then I can be a little bit riskier with what I do. And, of course, that's more money. Because then we'll have the safety net. But yeah, I want to get this public transit down because I don't know if it has... Oh. I can't get public transit. I need 100 people in my building. Okay. Guess there's our answer. Wiring closet. Water closet. Okay. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. Well, that's fine. Okay, let's start getting some deluxe studio apartments for the time being. Which means we actually need to get another gas hookup here. Well, this time around, I'm going to go with the 50. What we'll do is just blow this sucker up when we need to expand gas. We'll do like a overnight thing or something like that. I don't know. Except for... Interesting. Like offices, these places... Oh, wait. No. It actually shows the people sleeping in bed. Okay, that's kind of voyeuristic. Is that even the right thing? It's super creepy that I'm able to, like, just look in on them sleeping in bed. But, whatever. Totally forgot to connect all these things. Well, we're going to need to do it anyway. Okay, so what we also want to do is we need to do storerooms. Guess there's no reason why not to. Well, let's use the harder to reach stuff first. I think. Span that out. Okay, let's actually get the next construction office when we get the chance. Okay, you know what? We can just put it here-ish. Operations. Actually, let's take a look at this sucker. It doesn't look like this guy has an upkeep cost. Come on, really? They're not going to fill out these two? They're not. That's weird. Alright, so I'm just going to leave enough space for the... for 2 studio apartments. And the trash. Otherwise, we're just going to have, like, a weird setup. I mean, I could just put it right there. But still. Or just wait for them to finish these... No! There we go. I'm just gonna let them finish these 2 things. Okay, there we go. So now we can get our that. And then we're gonna need, another trash bin. Trash bins are surprisingly expensive. All things considered. Okay, so... yeah, we still need... other stuff. Okay, but... we can go in here, we can use influence. Let's get a new construction office. I don't have $500. Never mind. Turns out I'm spending big today, and that's probably not a good thing. Let's see, did not turn a profit. I'll turn a profit eventually. Might actually already be turning a profit. But yeah, it looks like if you want influence, the trick is to have apartments. If you want buzz, you need stores. Offices seem to be kind of the cheapest option here. Which I guess makes sense. Alright, so we'll get a couple of small stores for tomorrow. Because I can't... we're getting close to small restaurants. Or medium restaurants or whatever. Medium restaurants. Okay, but so we want a storeroom. I don't know where to put any of this stuff. And it kind of sucks. We'll do that. What will happen is I'll just blow this up, blow this up, blow this up, and get the water and the plumber in properly. Or just not care. I don't know. One way or another, let's get some stores in. I have enough space for 4, so we're just gonna go full hog on it. Probably gonna need 4 anyway. Okay, so we need a grocery store. Food and beverage. So which one? Fast market? I don't have any phone lines, do I? Let's take a look at power. Power's good, water's okay. Gas isn't even close. Okay, so we've got food. Restaurants that serve dinner, variety of small stores. Okay. Well, we've got that. Let's go portable electronics next. Southeastern. They just need phone. Books and magazines. Downtown books just requires power. And we'll probably need a drugstore. Just an assumption. Okay. And we're going to need a water closet. I don't have enough money. Oh, that's bad. And I can't take out any loans. Oh, I spent my money unwisely. Can I go back and autosave? Let's see if I can go back and autosave. Load. Autosave 3. Oh. It's like 14 minutes before. Oh, God. That was like the beginning of the session. Hell, suffer the consequences. I need to save more often. Really, I need to watch my money more often. Oh. I am dumb. I wonder if I could just tie up my workers so they don't finish. Because I can just barely get that one electricity. I could also just turn off the rent for all of these. I mean, if we're lucky, we'll be fine. It's taking my workers a very long time to get these done anyway. Okay, so we are going to make it so you have no rent. If you have no rent, you can't be angry at me or something. Here's hoping we live for 8 hours without losing these places. I mean, I can rebuild them, but it's going to cost. Oh, that is so lucky. Okay, so let's get the electrical lines. Okay. Okay, there's the phone lines. And I can just barely get a phone closet in here. If I put it right here, we'll have room, right? Yes. Oh, we got the luckiest. Okay. So now we're good. I cannot believe how lucky that was. Okay. Well, we've got some more influence. Like, let's get a new construction office. And then I think I'm just going to sit on that for a while. Because currently we're low on money. And that's a problem. Like, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get some, wouldn't be a bad idea to get some more luxury apartments here. But we'll want to wait for at least a little while. At least I can get another construction office. Interesting, you can actually have a bunch of workers. Okay, that's good to know. Well, let's check contracts. Increased density, 100 people, incremental income, 3,000 rent. Well, that was fast. Presenting revenue, 5,000 basic offices, office drones, residential potential. And medium restaurants. Retail desert. Okay. So let's go with beyond fast food. That'll probably be the next thing that we can achieve. But now we have a little bit of surplus cash. Let's take a look at everything, just so we know we're not overtaxing anything and we're going to get cornered by bad decisions. Okay. Of course, if I mess these things up, it gets a little bit harder. Okay, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need 2 more tiles on the end to get a 6th. So let's get ourselves a bunch of these. It looks like we don't have to worry about trash bins, so that's all good. Okay.